and I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. I will be gentle with myself. I will be gentle with myself. And I will hold myself like a newborn baby child. I will be tender with my heart. I will be tender with my heart. And I will hold my heart like a newborn baby child. I will be tender with my heart. I will be tender with my heart. And I will hold my heart like a newborn baby child. And I will only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. And I'll only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. I will be easy on myself. I will be easy on myself. And I'll love myself like a newborn baby child. I will be easy on myself. I will be easy on myself. And I'll love myself like a newborn baby child. Only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. And I'll only go as fast as the slowest part of me feels safe to go. Now I know I am gentle with myself. I am gentle with myself. And I hold myself like a newborn baby child. I am gentle with myself. I am gentle with myself. And I hold myself like a newborn baby child. And I rock myself like a newborn baby child. And I hold myself like a newborn baby child. And I love myself like a newborn baby child.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Look at all these beautiful faces. I'm Jan Hartman, and I am a religious science practitioner and a member of UCR Cedar Rapids. Welcome to the Unity Center of Cedar Rapids. Welcome, welcome. We appreciate your presence here in our spiritual home and the energy that you bring to this community. Thank you all for joining us. And we also welcome our live streamers as I look at that camera and invite you to know that we are connected heart to heart and soul to soul. Please know that we are here to support your spiritual journey. So if you're a guest today, please pick up an information packet at the welcome table in the foyer. If you would like to add your name and email to the guest book of the welcome table, then we will add you to our newsletter. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again. If you're new here, welcome. Today, Martha Creek will be joining us on Zoom. And is there a hello coming? It says wait for her to say hello. Okay, Martha, hi.
Where's our drum roll?
Oh. Okay, we've got her there. Okay. Now, hello. And Reverend Dr. Martha Creek is a master of the art of right questioning. She calls forth the most stubborn and self-defeating patterns to create a new way of being, literally. Ordained in religious science and divine science, Martha has served as the Great Lakes Unity Consultant and served several years as Unity Worldwide Institute faculty. She has attended the Emerson Theological Seminary for her master's and doctorate, the Byron Katie School for the Work, and the Hoffman Institute. She is a healthy congregations facilitator and trainer as well. So we will look forward to that. Mm-hmm. And our musicians today, our guest musician today is Angie Cat. And our band, of course, we've got Nina. I don't see Tom, so I'm guessing that's a no.
He's fighting the mosquitoes in the Boundary Waters.
Oh, good for him. Better him than me on the mosquitoes. And is Don here?
Don is here, yeah.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is, out in the back. And Angela Dooley.
Yeah.
And is Jason here? Jason Wright, is he here?
No.
No, okay. So,
Minnesota too. No, Wisconsin.
we got everybody introduced. Is this him coming now? No.
No.
No. He's
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, I'm a little scattered. These notes are going up and down. Now, because I'm scattered, let's take a centering breath. Let's take a moment to sit in the silence and become present together in this space. Collecting ourselves, please join me in the opening statement. There is only one presence and one power in the life and in the universe, God, the good, omnipotent.
Let's all stand and sing our opening song. Breathe deeply.
Expressing the one life we're all meant to be. Breathe deeply, my friends. We are love in expression. We're here for each other to bless and to heal. For spirit in us is all we need to live our lives in joy and peace. Breathe deeply, my friends, and receive inspiration and give full expression to God's holy light.
So take a moment, turn to your friends, give them a handshake, a hug, a namaste, I behold the Christ in you. The love I feel is the love in you. And now from the top, breathe deeply, my friends. We are spirit expressing the one life we're all meant to be. Breathe deeply, my friends. We are love in expression. We're here for each other to bless and to heal. For spirit in us is all we need to live our lives in joy and peace. Breathe deeply, my friends, and receive inspiration and give full expression to God's holy light.
Okay. We would like to invite our children at this time to go and meet up with their youth and family teachers. So it's time for us to sing them off.
We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God. Oh, my good is everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Oh, my good is everywhere, manifesting now. Over here, over there, within, without, everywhere. Thank you, God, for my good, manifesting now.
Okay, and because we're such an incredibly active and eventful community, I have some announcements to go through. First of all, the Board of Trustees would like your input in completing a survey that they have put together and share your thoughts as they make some decisions about our spiritual leadership and affirm the highest good for our spiritual center. There is a link in the e-news. There is in the news section of the website as well. Or you can scan this little QR code here if you know how to do that stuff. And you can fill out your survey from there. So there's many ways to let everybody know exactly what you think about what needs to be taking place here at Unity. And have you downloaded the UCR app? We have any hands? No? Oh, a couple here and there. Okay. If you did, then you even have the ability to read along with these announcements, and you can use a space in there to take notes on the order of service. And the download link is at unitycr.org. Okay? We're still trying to identify congregants on the Name That Congregant board. Please write any names that you know on a paper and put it in the box on the board. And let's see if we can figure out who's in some of those photos that are out there. After service today, the Centennial team is meeting in the strong room. They are busy, busy people. They are planning some Centennial celebrations, so you need to keep watching for more details on that UCR app. Yes?
Events team is meeting with us.
And the events team is meeting with them, says Kevin, so we've got that all put together, okay? Okay. 4, such things as this: an old-fashioned ice cream social on September 1, an all-congregation centennial photo after the service on September 8th, and a centennial celebration dinner on Saturday, September 14th. So lots of things happening there to keep track of. And while you have your calendars out, Paula Land is offering a new class that starts August 12th. The class is based on the book In the Flow of Life by Eric Butterworth. It will meet on Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m. via Zoom. So please register on the UCR website under events or in the UCR app to receive the Zoom link for that class. Did I get it all right, Paula? Yep, there we go. The indoor gardening workday has been rescheduled. The new date is Saturday, August 24. Please feel free to join in. Coffee and donuts will be available as always. And it's also time for the annual community picnic, so there are just lots of things going on. Sunday, August 25th, we will play bingo and cornhole for prizes, I'm told. Bring a dish to share and bring your own plates and cups. UCR will provide silverware, napkins, veggie and meat burgers, and lemonade. Please RSVP on the website or in the app. Next week, we have the blessing of Jonas Magrum. He'll be giving a talk called Make Love, Not War, Keys for Cultivating Peace. We will have a brunch after the service, and then Jonas will give us a free will donation concert here in the sanctuary. So that should be a lot of fun. And last but never least, always most important, if you have a prayer request today, take a deep breath and know that you're not alone, and you can join anyone here for prayer, and you can also join our prayer partner, Barb Buchanan, in the prayer room. So please feel free to do that if there are needs or celebrations on your heart. So let's please join me in this statement of purpose. Ready? Here we go. Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. We gather to create an experience of spirit. At Unity CR, we offer practical teachings that empower abundant and meaningful living. Meeting you right where you are, we endeavor to provide a variety of ways to support your path of spiritual living. Our mission is to provide spiritual awareness and share the wonder and joy of God's love. And so to refresh us and rejuvenate us, let's look at the daily word for today and go through that together. The daily word today is inner peace. Peace flourishes in my awareness of the divine presence within. Flowing from my spiritual center, peace calms my emotions, clarifies my thoughts, relaxes my body, and radiates to everyone around me. If peace eludes me, I open myself to anything that may be blocking its flow and invite it to come forward for healing. If I am holding on to resentment or unforgiveness, I pray for the willingness to forgive, affirming this: divine love through me forgives and releases all bitterness. If fear and worry seep into my thoughts, I remember God is the only presence and power active in the universe, affirming faith dissolves fear and restores peace. I align my thoughts and feelings with God's indwelling presence to live ever more peacefully. And from Romans 14:19, let us then pursue what makes for peace and for mutual upbuilding.
You can remain seated for this one because it's a peaceful one.
How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you are less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul.
Sing that together.
How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you are less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul.
Now we're going to turn to each other and we'll sing, You Are Beautiful, You Are Whole. Oh, turn to your neighbor. Here we go.
You are beautiful.
You are whole.
You are whole.
And your love is a miracle.
And your love is a miracle.
Now sing to somebody else. Turn to someone else. You are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
You are whole.
You are
How
whole.
deeply you're connected.
How deeply
to my
you're
soul.
connected to my soul.
Now I ask you to close your eyes and we're going to sing to ourselves and I'll give you the words. The first is I am beautiful.
I
am
am
whole.
beautiful. I am
And my
whole.
love is a miracle.
And my love is a miracle.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I am whole.
I am whole.
How deeply I'm
How
connected.
deeply I'm connected
To my soul.
to my soul.
And now, how could anyone?
How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you you are less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. So glad to be here with all of you today. Hello, hello. This first song is a song that I wrote. Sorry. Got to do the meditation first. Sorry, I was just so excited.
Thank you for covering my
So
nose,
excited.
though, Angie.
Yeah, sorry. I got you. Sort of. Sort of. Yeah.
In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest and trust and hope and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace.
This is a time of meditation, a time to practice. I encourage you to put a hand to your heart or a hand to your face, a cradling of your own face, or one hand on your face, one hand on your heart. That during this time of meditation, it is a time of communion, of connection with the Creator of Source, God, life. So be aware of your breath and that you're being breathed. And for this time here, there's nothing you have to do for that. But the breath is coming and going. And through a soothing touch, we extend ourselves from the heart of God as the hands of God to our human self. And that through this time of pause, we are in an integrative process of our divine aspect, the divine part of us, the divine, eternal, infinite self, and that of the human self, the physical, the emotions, the thinking, the feeling of the hurts, the sorrows, the disappointments, that it's all cared for today, right here and right now. That we open to a new depth of grace, a new space for our being and our becoming. So in presence, we surrender now to atonement, at one-ment with the one power and the one presence that is all that is, and that we are aligned with it in a meaningful way right here and right now, through awareness of our breath, I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And to imagine your highest, wisest self is here with you, as you, and that a sage or seer, whoever is your master teacher, God, Jesus, Kuan Yin, an ancestor, someone you feel loves you. Invoke their presence here with you now. And imagine them reaching out also to lay a hand on your heart or to hold your hand or to cradle your face. As you cradle your face, that their hands are also on top of your hands, that a loving presence besides yourself is here with you in this meditation. That you're in the presence of your own love and compassion and the grace, and that you're here from in divine presence and divine grace. And to take a big, deep breath into that. And what would that other loving presence want you to know? Listen. And what would you want to tell the parts of yourself that sometimes feel alone or scared or not enough? What encouraging words could you share today, silently or aloud, with those parts of yourself? What comfort will you extend to all the aspects of yourself? I invite you to say and speak these words silently or aloud. I know who I am. I know what I am. I know how I serve. I am here. I am here. I am here. I know who I am. I know what I am. I know how I serve. And a big deep breath. A deep gratitude for this remembering, this awakening, this atonement. This time of pause, of presencing ourselves, and an invocation and an activation of a new potential in us. A new realization of our divinity, our innate inherent power. A reawakening to the love of Source, the love of our Creator for us. We accept, we delight in this, we let it be so, and we begin again today. So be it. Amen.
Okay, now. Thank you so much for having me. This song I wrote several years back for someone that I knew that was really hurting, really struggling in her life. And we've all been there, right? And it starts up here, and it starts with the doubts and the fears, but there's another way out. And so this song is called Shadow of a Doubt. Huddled in the corner, cold wind knocking at the door. Go away, tell the wolf I don't live here anymore. Can't see a way out. They say there's a way within. But my eyes have been blinded by what has been. How much more can I take? How much longer till I wake? There's a storm in my mind. Let the rain heal this drought. Help me see beyond the clouds, beyond the shadow of a doubt. Every day's a struggle, praying for some relief. More questions than answers, but I don't question my belief. The ground I stand is shaken, heart is broken in two. But the cracks in the foundation are where the light comes shining through. How much more can I fight? Will I see it through the darkness of this night? There's a storm in my mind. Let the rain heal this drought. Help me see beyond the clouds, beyond the shadow of a doubt. There's a storm in my mind. Let the rain heal this drought. Help me see beyond the clouds, beyond the shadow of a doubt. Thank you. Thank you very much.
To be here with y'all this morning. I have such fond memories of being there and in service with y'all over the years. And I want to uplift you. You have shown there, Unity CR, an uncommon stamina, an uncommon motivation to hang in there like a hare in a biscuit, regardless of what is going on and who is coming and who is going and all the transitions and all the times that you've had. And I sincerely bow to you for that. It is an absolute privilege to serve with you. MarthaCreek.com to contact me if I can be of direct service to you in any way. And I want to thank you for the service you've already done and to remind you my ministry and my mission is to serve those who serve. So I'm here in the spirit of that today, believing and knowing that I do know who you are, I know what you are, and I know how you serve. And I bow to that. And I'm here today to uplift that. I'm here today to give also empowered teachings to the whole of the world, which includes what we've already heard here in the music and the message this morning, that we are called, especially in these times right now, in these rapidly changing, tumultuous times, to a presence in ourselves and a care for ourselves, a potential in ourselves that is the highest contribution I think any of us will ever make to the soul of humanity. And that is to take responsibility for our own conscious evolution, for our own care of our soul and the evolution of our own soul. And in doing so, then we make a huge contribution to the conscious evolution of humanity and what we are becoming as a species. So I'd love you to look around at somebody that's by you and tell them, hey, I'm glad you're here today. Hey, I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you came today. And now turn back to your own self and say, however, this message today is for me. This message I'm about to receive is for me today. And I'm going to take it into my bones, because until we take something into our bones, it's just concept. It's theory. It is rumor, actually, until we have lived it, until we have embodied it. So to do this, I want you to think about a time when you've had a very dear friend, a close friend, or a family member who was suffering, who had had a misfortune, a failure. They were feeling inadequate, afraid. And you were actually in a pretty good shape. You know, you felt pretty good about where you were. You felt pretty good about yourself. And the friend wasn't doing so well. What do you say to a friend like that? How do you speak to a friend that's in suffering? How do you speak to a friend that's afraid? What tone do you use? What's your posturing, your attitude? Get a sense of that in your body. Even how does it feel? What extends from you when you're in the presence of someone you care about that is suffering? How do you feel in that moment? What grace do you extend? Compassion, empathy, presence. Now, think about a time when you're in suffering, when you have really messed up or had a misfortune, or you're feeling rejected or inadequate, not good enough. What do you say to yourself? For most of us, it's harsh. That was dumb. That was stupid. You shouldn't have done that. What were you thinking? You should have prepared. You should have known better. Look at the tone we use to speak to the part of us that's suffering. Our attitude toward ourselves. So we're generally quicker to offer grace and compassion to another than we are to our own self. So we're encouraged today, and I've been deeply immersed in this for the last couple of years. The difference in how I treat other people when they're suffering and how I treat myself. And it's a marked difference. And part of my remedies for this, my antidotes of this, is through teachings of Kristin Neff, N-E-F-F, and to remind myself that I am here for myself and that there's a higher part of myself that's here to bear witness to this suffering and to offer compassion to myself as quicker as I would offer it to somebody else, even a stranger. Words like, I'm in a moment of suffering. Suffering is included. Suffering is a part of life. And I'm intent and devout now to be kinder to myself in these moments of suffering, when I feel inadequate, not good enough, excluded, less than. So I give myself compassion now, and I'm quicker to do it. Some ways to do this include to acknowledge the suffering. This actually hurts. I'm hurting. Even to say the words, I'm disappointed, I'm afraid. And us high righteous spiritual types will say, no, don't affirm that, don't affirm that, don't affirm that. Affirming means I believe it. Speaking that I'm hurting now is integrity to myself, to acknowledge the human aspect of myself that I'm hurting. It doesn't mean I have to live in it. It doesn't mean that that's all I am. I'm also able to use words like a part of me is suffering. A part of me felt not good enough. A part of me felt inadequate. Not all of me. A part of me felt that. It could be a younger, smaller, younger, wounded aspect of myself. Or a part of me is struggling right now. A part of me this is very hard for right now. So see if that helps here to think about a part of me and to use this as terms. This is based in IFS therapy. And you can check that out through an author called Richard Schwartz. And owning that these aspects of ourselves is here for this type of expression. And in most of us, it has been suppressed, depressed, disowned, and denied for decades. Even we call these things negative aspects of ourselves, or the bad parts of ourselves. So this is an awakening to there is no bad part of me. If you believe unity teachings that says there's one power and one presence in all the universe, it is good. There is no bad part of me. Every part of me is included. They're not bad parts of me. And I begin to speak this way. I think this way. I pray this way. It also helps me at times to remind myself that suffering is a part of life. Suffering is included in life. Now, no sane person wants to suffer. No sane parent wants their child to suffer. But will they have some suffering in their life? Altogether, yes. Yes, we're going to have some suffering. The people we love and care about are going to have some suffering. So it can help me to know that even in my own suffering, I'm not alone in this. I'm part of a common humanity that also bears some of this. Others struggle like I do. Others have struggles similar to my own. We all will experience some difficulty, some challenge, some pain in our lives. It's part of our human learning processes. This is part of our shared human experience. Then to give words of encouragement to ourselves. You may call in unity, there's denial and affirmation. And not to deny the part that is hurting, but to deny that power of that hurting part is all of me. That's not all of me, that's a part of me. And then to affirm, I give myself compassion in this situation. I'm going to be quicker to offer myself grace here. I am safe within my own divine nature. My safety lies in my innate, inherent safety, not in a situation, not in a circumstance, not in another person. And how to live that out through embodiment. And it is a life's work to do so. It is a beginning today to say, okay, starting today, that I am going to have a daily practice, big or small, that is going to lead me toward some self-soothing, some compassion, and a quicker response to offer grace to myself. We experienced a little bit of it in the meditation, to actually touch our cheeks, to put a hand on our cheeks, to cradle our face, to swipe down. There's havening techniques to bring comfort in our hands, to hold our own hands, to put this over our hearts, a cupping of our hands, and to do this soothing gestures or touch that we will use in times of stress to ground us, to presence ourselves, and to be at our own 911 responder. When anxiety is arising, when fear is arising, it also then encourages us. My teacher told me decades ago, Martha, you do not have to do this alone. To reach out for support, to look for a witness. Who could bear this with me? Who could share this with me? Who's got enough self online when I don't have enough self online to remind me of what is true for me? To reach out for support. She told me, you don't have to do it alone. You cannot do it wrong, and it will take longer than you like. Dang it. So you cannot make a bean plant grow by pulling on it. And as much as we want to, it's absolutely not possible. So this means then awakening to that, to say, okay, when I'm having these emotions, they are going to come, they are going to rise, the feelings of inadequacy, of rejection, of abandonment, and all of those are relative to how much I have rejected and abandoned myself. So the healing is in a deep inner healing, a deep inner work. The scriptures have told us it is closer than our hands and our feet. And as much as we refer to the external, if only they would do this, if only they would do that, if only, if only, if only. And we may as well be saying, if I could get a giraffe to be a zebra, and I'm not going to be at peace till that giraffe becomes a zebra. And it's like, well, what's the chances of a giraffe becoming a zebra? A big fat no, it's not going to happen. So then it's said to take down this what ifing, to say, what can I do in this situation today? What can I do in this interaction today? How could I bring support and ease and grace to myself in this very interaction? What would grace look like? What would sane, sensible action be for me right here and right now? And the realities of living that out, not just in a platitude, but in an absolute embodiment of this. And then it means for me also not making my spirituality, not being mean to myself in the name of spirituality. So see if any of these platitudes ring true for you. You may have heard other people say it, or you may even say it yourself. Well, your soul chose this. Everything happens for a reason. God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Don't cry. It is what it is. Buck up, suck it up, Buttercup. Wear your big girl panties. There's a lesson to be learned in this. That's just your ego talking. You're too sensitive. This too shall pass. Focus on the positive. Be thankful. Stop complaining. Get out of your victim story. What you see in me is a mirror of yourself. That's just your story. Have you tried medication? Look for the silver lining. These are not compassionate responses. This is not spirituality. And if our spirituality is making us meaner, we may need to rethink these platitudes and these knee-jerk responses to tragedy, to losses, to grief, to humanity, and to human-heartedness. So I invite you and I propose that we all get help in treating our traumas so that we can improve our ability to tolerate intense feelings and to stay in our own bodies and compost our feelings and to train our nervous system to have more flexibility so that we can actually be with our feelings and with the feelings of others and not suppress, depress, deny, and disown them anymore. And that we can have a broader repertoire, an emotional range, and a toleration of feeling our own pain, and therefore more empathetic with our own parts. And therefore, we can be more empathetic with others when they're in suffering, and to be able to hold some presence and potential for them as they do. I'm here to serve with you. Get in touch with me in any way I can. I've got immersive processes that start up in the fall. If you want to take a deep dive into the self-compassion with us, groups called Immersion and Extraordinary Leaders, you're welcome to contact me about that. And if any way I can serve you in the future, you're welcome to it. It's an honor to be here with you today. And I confer a blessing and grace to each and every one of you. And I bow to you in the work you are doing and being in the world, and you're becoming. So be it.
I'm not going to lie, I feel a little called out by some of those platitudes.
No kidding.
But that's okay, because you know what? It's all part of this wonderful adventure called life. And this next song is going to bring it all home. It's called The Healing Light of Love by Penny Nichols, a dear friend of mine.
Oh, and we've got the chorus
Yes.
up there. So
Please sing along. It's pretty simple.
when the chorus comes, Angela will tell you.
Yes. All right, here we go. In every life some darkness falls. You look around, you've lost it all. When your loved ones can't be there, oh, who will you call? Just remember who you are, a miracle child of the stars. When your world has all gone wrong, come and sing this song. I am becoming stronger. I am becoming whole. I walk in beauty, in the healing light of love, in the healing light of love. Some things in life just can't be shared or redone and repaired. Look inside to find this song. You can forgive and move on. I am becoming stronger. I am becoming whole. I walk in beauty, in the healing light of love, in the healing, in the healing, in the healing light of love. So open up your heart and mind. Let your love light shine. Let the world be your friend. You'll get back the love you sent. I am becoming stronger. I am becoming whole. I walk in beauty, in the healing light of love, in the healing, in the healing, in the healing light of love, in the healing light of love.
Ushers to come forward, please. And while the ushers are coming forward, we invite everyone to hold their love offering for a blessing. And we invite those of you online to make your contribution to unitycr.org. We bless all offerings, and we bless these baskets and the abundance that they will soon receive. We see them as symbols of the potential available to all of us. As we participate in the sacred act of giving and receiving, we give abundantly, we receive thankfully, and we give again generously. Join me in our offertory statement. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful.
Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling, grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is. God is all there is. Grateful for the morning, grateful for the sunlight on my face, grateful for the feeling, grateful for the knowing, grateful for the love that's in this place, grateful for believing that God is all there is. God is all there is. God is all there is.
Freely we give and gratefully we receive. We dedicate and consecrate these tithes, gifts, and offerings to the will, the work, and the way of the Christ as it expresses through this ministry of love and service. We surround these members of our spiritual community who made known their prayer requests with our loving thoughts and prayers. We affirm and know that each person is blessed with wisdom and discernment, health and wholeness, and prosperity in good measure. We release these requests, trusting that all is well. Amen. Time for Song of Peace, right?
Song of peace, peace song. Please let's all join together. Breathe deep, you guys. Sing out.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect unity. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyful vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us.
I am the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
I am the love of God.
The power of God protects us.
I am the power of God.
The presence of God watches over us.
I am the presence of God.
Wherever I am, God is.
And all is well. Yeah.
So let's do the healing light of love.
From the beginning.
From Some Things in Life Just Can't Be Shared.
Got it. Some things in life just can't be shared or redone and repaired. Look inside to find this song. You can forgive and move on. I am becoming stronger. I am becoming whole. I walk in beauty, in the healing light of love, in the healing, in the healing, in the healing light of love. So open up your heart and mind. Let your love light shine. Let the world be yours.